Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and welcome to another episode of Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. So today we'll be talking about epic loot, how to get it, and how to upgrade it. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, this new epic loot can only be obtained by going on these epic missions. Now, before we actually embark on an epic mission, I wanted to draw your attention to some new stuff in town. There's a new blacksmith upgrade, tier 7, and a magic shop upgrade, tier 5. They cost ore in order to upgrade. This is a new resource that can only be found in these new epic missions. I did check the chapel. I did not see a way to donate ore for anything. I also checked the commodity trader, or the trade material trader, and I did not see a way to buy this ore. So the only way to obtain it is to actually go on these epic missions. Now, also new in town is the Griffin. This Griffin is what you'll be using in order to embark on these missions. But before you can go on a mission, you'll need to find some maps. And typically that involves killing bosses. When you're setting up to go on a run, there's a new modifier that you can enable under the architect. It's called the chart chaser. This will increase the chance of a map dropping from a boss. I highly recommend choosing that should you decide to go map farming. Now, I did a little bit of experimentation here. I was pushing from NG6 to NG7 with my Warlock, and every boss but the first one dropped a map for me. The final boss even dropped 2. And when a map does drop, it'll say something like, okay, this is the name of the mission that this is for, this map is for, or the location that this map is for. This is what you need to do, go kill the bandit lord or whatever. And then it'll say awards level whatever, epic back equipment or epic chest equipment. Now, I was getting like level 49, level 50, level 52 on the NG6 push that I was doing. So I went back to NG2 and tried to speedrun to see if I can get the maps faster. And I was only getting rewards like awards level 30 epic back gear or level 30 chest gear. So it seems like the lower your NG level that you're pushing or running, the lower the reward that you'll get in terms of what equipment you'll get from an epic run. It's worth mentioning that the maps that you're collecting are character specific. If you try to switch to a different character that hasn't done any map collecting yet, your travel to mission screen will be completely blank. Now, once you actually choose a map to activate to go on that run to get that particular piece of gear, you'll be presented with the mission creation window as normal, but you'll find some things missing. There is no architect, for example, that allows you to reveal the entire map or to, get specific buffs, that kind of thing. But you will be able to choose between different food and drink as normal. You'll also be able to choose a magic shop like starter skill that you can go on. But aside from that, like this is just, I guess like it's a mini encounter. The bandit keep that I played, there were 4 like mini levels, and then there was the final boss. And it wasn't terribly difficult. The final fight was pretty nasty, and you'll see that in a little bit. But you'll note that there's actually 2 of those purple skill things that you can collect. So, be on the lookout for more than one. Typically, there's only one of those purple orbs that you can pick up or interact with to pick a skill upgrade. Here, there's 2 of them. So there's a total of 8, at least for the bandit keep that you're seeing now. There was a total of 8 purple orbs for me to pick up. There are also a bunch of those, like, magic boxes. I don't know what they're called. But you can choose between 3 different, like, items from that. So yeah, this isn't a typical level where there's only one of this or one of that. There are also hidden rooms that you will find along the way, so be on the lookout for that as well. You'll also encounter, I guess, little mini bosses. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but they appear as like a skull icon on your minimap. You have to defeat those in order to progress to the next stage. So if you can't progress, look for a mini boss on the map. Now, before I mentioned ore, it's going to be orange or brown on your minimap. Be on the lookout for these. These are super important. Find as much as you can. Now, once you get to the boss and beat him, you'll be given a chest, and inside that chest, at least for me, there was 4 pieces of epic gear, and they were of the gear type and level that the map promised before I embarked on that run. But you can only choose one of them, which is kind of sucky, which means that you'll have to go on several runs in order to upgrade all of your gear. So what can you do with this epic gear once you have it? Well, you can upgrade the equipment, I think at the blacksmith, and at first it'll be like gold and iron, but then you'll have to actually spend ore. This is why the ore is so important. If you want to actually upgrade your epic gear, at some point you will need a bunch of ore. You can also enchant your gear as well. It doesn't actually change the name of the gear like standard gear will. Like if you have a standard piece of gear and you enchant it, it'll change the prefix and the suffix. At least with this epic gear, that doesn't happen. The gear name stays the same, but the stats do appear to change in the window. Now, at the moment, I'm still grinding out enough ore to upgrade the magic shop and the blacksmith. Once I do, maybe I'll report back, assuming there's enough demand for me to make another video. But until then, I hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.